Good morning, students. Yesterday we have started the chapter Health and Diseases. In that we have seen different diseases, their symptoms, disease causing microorganisms, and prevention and treatment. Today we are going to study some more diseases, why they are caused, what are their symptoms, what are their preventive measures that we are going to study. In your book, questions are asked that you know very well. From the early childhood, these things you learn. How can we observe personal hygiene? I think it is not necessary to give details about it. Everybody knows personal hygiene. Personal hygiene means you should keep yourself clean. Your head, your nose, your mouth, your hands, your nails, everything should be clean. So every day you should take proper cleaning measures for your body. Then second question is, why should we drink boiled water in rainy season? Yesterday we have seen different diseases, and most of the diseases are caused due to polluted water or contaminated water, and there are chances of contamination of water in rainy season, and therefore we should drink in rainy season boiled water. Then third question is that why the clean hands drive is run in schools. In our school also we run this drive. Nowadays also it is very important to clean your hands, your nails, your fingers, everything very cleanly. About 30 seconds you should wash your hands, because the microorganisms are nowadays in that virus that goes through our hands in our body. So you should keep your hands clean. Therefore that clean hands drive is run in school. Now some important diseases of present days that we have to study. First is dengue. You know very well. Dengue is spread due to mosquito and virus. The which mosquito? Aedes aegypti is the mosquito. Female Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the disease dengue. So these mosquito, this female, lays eggs in the water, especially in clean water. Wherever there are waterlogged bodies, we see tires, tubes, and in that these mosquitoes, they lay their eggs. They become larvae, and through these larvae then mosquitoes are formed, and these mosquitoes are responsible for spreading the disease, that is dengue. So it lays eggs in clean water and increases its population. So virus, then 1-2 virus, that is the flavivirus. Flavivirus is its genes, we can genus and species. Here Aedes is genus and aegypti is species. So for viruses, flavivirus is genus. So a type of the virus we can say. Then 1-2 virus, that flavivirus causes this disease. What are the symptoms of this disease? Acute fever, that is severe fever. More temperature is there in your body. So acute fever, then headache, vomiting. These are the symptoms of this disease. Then pains in your eye socket. Eye socket means this part of the eye. That is called eye socket. Severe pain is there. That is the main symptom of this disease. That pains in eye socket. Third is decrease in platelet count. So many persons, they have decrease in platelet, or patients have less platelet count in our body. Platelets are present in our blood, and that platelet count is reduced. That is the symptom of this disease, and that leads to internal hemorrhage. Internal hemorrhage means there is internal bleeding, or inside the body bleeding takes place due to the loss of platelets. Now I have told you dengue is spread through Aedes aegypti. Then you know malaria is spread through Anopheles mosquito. So I have underlined it. This can be asked for fill in the blanks. This is also female mosquito. This is also female mosquito, and especially these two, Anopheles and Aedes, they grow in clean water. Then another disease is elephantiasis. Elephantiasis, you might have heard about it. In that disease, our leg becomes the leg of the elephant, just like that. The swelling, blackness occurs to the leg. That is elephantiasis, and that is also caused due to the mosquito. That mosquito is Culex mosquito, and this mosquito grows in dirty sewage water. Now, in your book, there is given dengue and reasons and preventive measures. In your book, there is pictorial diagram regarding dengue, reasons and preventive measures. It is shown here, mosquito is shown, that is Aedes aegypti, that causes dengue. Here earthen pot is shown, here cooler is there, here one picture of baby is there, here the fishes are there, here one person is spraying some insecticide, that is shown here. Then mosquito coil is shown here, water containers, they are also shown. Now in these water container, earthen pots, there is accumulation of water, and there the breeding and reproduction of mosquitoes is taking place in the tanks, in the earthen pots, where this mosquito grows. Female Aedes aegypti, that grows there in the cooler water also, which we have in the cooler upside. So here all these things, wherever there is accumulated water, these females, they lay eggs there, and their breeding, reproduction is taking place, and that causes dengue. Especially small babies, they are prone to these diseases. They become ill due to dengue. So infection to them occurs very soon. Infection to babies due to these mosquitoes. Then how can we prevent that? That first we have learned so many times, or we see the ads also, use guppy fishes or guppies that control the larvae. They, whenever the larvae are there in the stored water or accumulated water, these larvae are eaten by these small fishes. Guppies are very small fishes. They eat these larvae, and so that they can control the dengue. Then in our areas, so many people from municipality, Gram Panchayat, they come and spray the insecticides, that is fumigation of insecticides, to control the growth of mosquito. Then at our home we use mosquito coil, then good night, such types of preventive measures we use, or mosquito net also is available, and due to that we repel the mosquitoes. So these are the, you can write this in your boxes in the books: accumulation of water, then infection to babies, then guppies can control larvae, fumigation by insecticides, this mosquito coil, they repel the mosquitoes. That you have to write, complete the flow chart in that way. So these are the reasons, these are all reasons in this side, and these are the preventive measures for dengue. Next disease is swine flu. Next disease is swine flu. Reasons of infection. What are the reasons? Infection through pigs and humans. If we come in contact with pigs, in our country it is not just possible, but in foreign countries, people, they are coming in contact with pigs. They play with pigs, so they come in contact with pigs, and through pigs it is spread to human being. That this is swine flu. Swine flu viruses spread through sweat. Sweat, you know, we have sweat in these days or in summer. So through sweat, through secretions of nose, throat and saliva, from this virus is spread. That is our sweat, secretions of our nose, secretions from our throat and saliva. These are they spread the disease swine flu. What are the symptoms? What we have symptoms if we are becoming positive to swine flu? Difficulty in breathing, proper breathing is not possible. There is difficulty in breathing. Inhale and exhalation is somewhat difficult. Then sore throat, body pain, sore throat, throat becomes throat, throat, sore throat, throat becomes sore. So some cough like feeling is there. Then body pain is also there, that is also one symptom. Then diagnosis. Diagnosis means the tests are performed and we get the report and we can understand whether we are positive or negative. So that is called the diagnosis. How it is done? Liquid from throat of patient is sent to laboratory. Which laboratories are testing these swabs, we can say, or these secretions? The mainly NIV of Pune and NICD of Delhi. They are performing research also and they are testing the patient through these throat secretions. Then National Institute of Virology, NIV is National Institute of Virology and NICD is National Institute of Communicable Diseases. This is present in, this is situated in Pune, this is in Delhi. So these you have to remember. Also their long forms, they can be asked in the examination. So first case of swine flu was reported in Mexico in 2009. It is caused due to influenza A H1N1 virus and it is transmitted from pigs to humans. Next disease is AIDS. The name AIDS is from acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Immuno means immunity. Our immunity means our resistance power for different diseases. That is called immune system. Our resistance power. Immunodeficiency means our resistance power is lacking or reducing. That is called immunodeficiency. Vitamin deficiency we say. Similarly, immunodeficiency means lack of resistance power or immune system. There is problem in our immune system. So the name is from the first letters of acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that is called AIDS. That is a viral disease, means virus causes that disease. The name of the virus is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, that causes deficiency in our immune system, in our resistance power. And so there are not specific symptoms for this disease, just like we have seen for swine flu, then cholera, jaundice, then so many symptoms are specific for each and every person. But here the symptoms of the diseases, they are different for different persons or different patients. Means different diseases occur to that person due to lack of immune system or due to deficiency in the resistance power. So specific symptoms are not there for this disease. Person to person they are different. But main thing is that there is loss of resistance power. Natural resistance power is lost. We have natural resistance power to fight against different diseases, and that is weakening day by day. That is the main thing. Patient suffers from various diseases due to weakening of natural immunity. And what is done? ELISA test is performed in the laboratory for the diagnosis of AIDS. If it is positive, then it is said that HIV positive. So AIDS is there. Symptoms are, I have told you just now, symptoms are different for different persons. So it is not caused due to touch from one person. If one person touches the other person, that is not caused. So our behavior to these persons or to these patients should be normal. We are studying the infectious diseases. Till now we have seen dengue, swine flu, malaria, all the different types of diseases also we have studied yesterday. Here next disease is rabies, and that is caused due to infected animals, just like dog, especially dog, cat, monkey, rabbit. From these animals that is spread to human beings. So if these animals are infected, this is also a viral disease, and if these animals are infected due to viruses, and if these animals bite to human beings, the disease is spread. So some people, they are having pet animals. So questions are asked. First question is, which measures are taken of at your home to control the rats? So to control the rats, we use cages, different tablets, then nowadays stick pads are available. So the rats stick to the pads and we can throw it out of our home. So these different measures are used to control the rats in our home. Then why is it necessary to care about health of domestic dogs, cats and birds? Because of the, if they are infected due to viruses, then if they bite us, then the disease is spread. So we should take care of these animals. You should keep them clean. You should take them to the pet clinics. Give them proper vaccines. That proper precautions we have to take when we are having pet animals. Their health is also important to have our health good. Then third question is there any relation between pigeons, stray animals and human health? Stray animals, dogs are stray animals. So if they are, we don't know if they are stray animals, we don't know whether they are infected or not. So pet animals, we can take proper care of them. But if these stray animals are there and if they are infected and they bite us, then we also become infected due to these animals. What are effects of rats, cockroaches on human health? They cause different diseases. They spread different diseases, we know. Now, rabies is caused especially due to bite of cats, dogs, rat and monkeys. What are the symptoms? It is a viral disease, I have told you. It occurs due to bite of infected dogs, rabbit, cat and monkey. Virus, now this enters the brain through neurons. Neurons means a network of small hair-like capillaries are there. They are throughout, they form the network throughout our body, from brain, spinal cord to different parts of the body. They carry the messages from brain to different parts and from different parts to brain. So if the bite, if dog bite is there, if that bite is of infected dog, then from the blood that virus goes to brain through these neurons, and there is change in behavior of that patient, that become exaggeration, we can say hyperactive, we can say, due to the spread of virus from blood to the brain. So fever for 2 weeks, that is the symptom. Then exaggeration in behavior, hyperactive, that person becomes hyperactive. Then hydrophobia, that is the main symptom of this disease. Hydrophobia means that person does not want to drink water. He or she got fear for water. There is difficulty in swallowing water, so he does not want water. Prevention. Rabies is a fatal disease. Fatal disease means that causes death also. So immediately after the bite of the infected animal, we should go to doctor and take the proper vaccine. That is the main thing. Before occurring the symptoms of that disease, we should take the vaccine. Timely vaccination before occurring the symptoms, and these symptoms are seen within 90 to 175 days. So up till 90 days we cannot have symptoms. So immediately after bite of the dog, we should take the vaccine. That is the proper prevention of this disease. So students, these symptoms, all these diseases we have seen, their causes we have seen, their preventive measures also we have seen. Those we have to write in your notebooks. If there are any difficult words, you see in the dictionary also. I have also given you some meanings of some difficult words, and study properly. You must be habitual to learn in English, you have to answer the questions in English in your examination. So up to rabies we have completed the infectious diseases. Tomorrow we will see non-infectious diseases.